Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a young girl named Ayesha. She wasn't the richest, the prettiest, or even the most popular, but she had something far more powerful, a heart that refused to give up. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a young girl named Ayesha. She wasn't the richest, the prettiest, or even the most popular girl in town, but she had something far more powerful than all of those things combined. A heart that burned with an unquenchable curiosity. Every night, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Ayesha would sit by her window and gaze at the twinkling stars. She yearned to explore the world beyond her village, to discover its secrets and unravel its mysteries. But alas, her reality was far from her dreams. You see, Ayesha's village was nestled between towering mountains and a vast, shimmering lake. It was a place where life moved at a leisurely pace, where the biggest worry one might have was whether the crops would flourish or the fish in the lake would bite. For generations, the villagers had lived in blissful ignorance, untouched by the complexities and the chaos of the outside world. But for Ayesha, this simple existence was unbearable. She couldn't help but feel that there was more to life than their small village and its surrounding nature. A deep-rooted discontent began to stir within her, a longing for something she couldn't quite define. One day, Ayesha decided she could bear her ordinary life no longer. With a determined glint in her eye, she packed a small bag, bid farewell to her astonished family, and set off on a journey. Her destination, the vast and unknown world that lay beyond the mountains and the lake. As she ventured forth, the initial thrill of her adventure began to wear off, replaced by a growing unease. The world, she discovered, was a much harsher place than she had imagined. It was filled with people who were driven by greed, selfishness, and an insatiable hunger for power. Despite the difficulties she faced, Ayesha pressed on. She walked barefoot through scorching deserts and climbed treacherous mountains, all the while nurturing the flame of curiosity that burned within her. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, she reached a magnificent city, a place that seemed to hum with the very essence of the world's wonders. Overwhelmed with emotion, Ayesha realized that her journey had been worth every sacrifice, every hardship, and every tear. In that moment, she understood that the true richness of life lay not in material possessions or societal status, but in the courage to follow one's dreams. And so, with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit brimming with newfound wisdom, Ayesha began the journey back home. She carried with her the invaluable life lessons and experiences that had transformed her from a naive village girl into a woman of substance. The moral of the story is, no matter how tough your circumstances are, never give up on your dreams. Thanks for watching. If you liked this story, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more wonderful stories. And remember, every single one of us has a golden story to tell.